All righty. It's top of the hour. So I'm Mrs. Punctuality. We're going to get going. Greetings, everybody. This is Ann Sieg, and I have with me, of course, Mr. Brian Cummings, our awesome Director of Training and Coaching. And I've got David Sieg in the wing here just to join us. And he's our guy who likes to also get to know who our folks are. He creates our graphics and all those announcements that you guys see. Okay, good deal. You guys work hard, right? As we meet month to month, you're all working really hard. I call it hand to plow, work mode, which is really, really awesome. And then we come together, we high five each other, we share our successes, we celebrate our accomplishments, and coming together as a community as we sojourn together with folks who are on the same path. And so it's really, I love this moment to come together and get to know you guys better and have you share. I think that's really part of the human experience that we would be negligent not to play into that. So welcome again. I guess I should have probably read off of this. So this is your student success webinar for all 90-day peak performers. Time to celebrate. We do those high fives when you're sharing, especially here now, Q4, is done. And then there's the end of year successes, etc. And of course, we know people are coming in here right now. You maybe have just joined 2 weeks ago and you're brand new. So that's all good. Everyone is at a different timeline relative to 90-day peak performance. So win stacking is a lot funner when you do it as a group. I know Brian is working with the team of e-com CEOs, even just at the core level of the trainers. And he says it's so much fun because you get that mutual brain trust. And that's what's happening here on this call too. We're strengthening that mutual brain trust that we have here. So the great victory, which appears so simple today, was the result of a series of small victories that went unnoticed. And I think that speaks to, people say, oh man, well, he's just lucky. No, we had a lot of little wins along the way. You just weren't aware of them, right? How people kind of do that. They don't realize all the hard work that went behind when you see someone reach their success. But you guys are all smart, savvy business owners, and you get it. You realize that it's a series of small victories all along the way. And they just parlay one into the other. So we see some really big things come on the page, like here, Carol Castanaga. I'm pretty proud of what I've achieved. Stay focused and hustle harder, and you'll make it too. So she posted this towards the end of the year. Well, it was actually December 12th, 16K in 30 days, 425 USD in 1 day. And then of course, we have where people are just getting starting. And so I don't know if Mark is here today, but he was here in December and he started sometime in November. And I love this. He says, items finally hit FBA Center this week and had first sale last night. This is almost the biggest win in a sense, because it's your proof of concept that everybody wants to know, because in their mind, they're thinking, yeah, he did it. That's fine. But can I do it? And you never know until you actually put hand to plow and make it happen. And so you probably can't see this, but it was 15 comments, people high-fiving Mark. And I love that because this first order or sale is so, so important. It's important to you because you're proving that it works personally for you. And then you guys have seen it. The whole community comes in, gives loves and likes and hugs and way to go, man, keep on trucking. And so I love these just as much because it's that first step in getting into results. And this is straight out of last call in December. Mark spoke up. He says, I'm amazed at the amount of time that I have access to people. The Facebook, I'll throw up a question and they're just responding all the time. That's amazing. I've been really impressed. He was a business owner prior to coming in here. And I think when you're a business owner, you know what sweat equity is. and you can more readily see it and appreciate it. What sweat, you see the results, but you know a lot of sweat equity went into creating that. And so, and I realize not everyone here has come from that background of having been a business owner, but you know, now all are. You now all are. And the difference is this: you're not getting paid for every hour that you put into your business, are you? You don't collect a paycheck after every hour. Yeah, Donna's smiling. It doesn't work that way. True or true, right, guys? That's when you're an employee, you put in your hour, you get your dollar. That's not this world. This is the world of, I have faith. I'm going to put hand to plow and I'm going to work this thing, the sweat equity, the sweat of your brow, and the payoff is going to come later. And not everyone has experienced that kind of model. They only know the employee model. And that's not the model we're playing. The model we're playing, it is very much a faith-driven experience. And that faith gets pulled forward as you, with every subsequent piece you do of accomplishment, whether it yielded in the dollar sale or not. It's every little step you take is bringing you closer to that goal. This is why phase one in peak is so important. If you don't have that as a foundation of why you're here, then all it takes is someone to see one little hurdle and go, yep, I'm out of here. Forget about it, man. This isn't what I was asking for. And they don't understand the payout that comes with the sweat equity they're putting into it. All the more why we come together and hear each other's successes, so you can keep that hand to plow, you know, forging forward in your businesses. All right, so what we're going to do, for those of you who are brand new to this experience, this is our 4th month doing this, and this is to encourage each other. And it's really important that we receive that kind of encouragement, both giving it to others and receiving it. So everything's on the table, from the smallest win, like the first sale I was featuring with Mark Homer, up to Carol, who was showing her big wins in December. So you can raise your, okay, is that Maria? Okay, good job. I think that red is supposed to be the thermometer, I think. Okay, so raise your hand or write in the panel if you'd like to be unmuted and share whatever win you may have. Teresa, let's go for it.
I'm so excited. So I think it was last week or maybe week before, got my first sale. I was doing my EOD and I thought, well, I'm just going to check anyway. I was so excited, and it wasn't a huge amount. I think maybe it was like 3 units. So anyway, that was exciting. And now it's fun to continue to feed the beast, so to speak, because my units have went into the double digits, and my sales numbers, the dollars have went into triple digits.
Nice.
So yeah, and so it's just a lot of fun and just getting things into place. I know on my first sale, I posted it on our Facebook group, and I think it was Ed Dassey said, now you're going to be hooked. And it's true, you know. And so and I received a few excellent ratings, you know, from customers. That was exciting. And so it's just a lot of fun. And the community, you know, all of you guys are just, it's awesome. I'm excited. And it is work. I mean, I'm putting in a good bit of hours accomplishing, you know, everything that needs to happen, but it's fun. It's just fun. It really is, but it's work.
Let's give a high five to Teresa. High five. Woohoo. Okay, how many times did Teresa say fun? Anybody track that? I'm going to say it was maybe 8 or 10. It's just fun. It's just fun. It's work, but it's just fun. So love it. Alrighty, I got Grace, and after Grace will be Erin. So Grace, you're on.
Hi. I shipped in my first small one box order like 2 days before Christmas. I think it reached 2 days before Christmas. So my real month is this month, and my goal is 1,000. I'm at 700, and I have a very limited budget. It's like, I think the most like things that I have in is like 60 plus used books that, so I'm really, you know, I'm thankful, and I want to say also that I'm all in. I don't know whether I should share this or not, but I liquidated my kids' college fund to like come here, so I'm all in. And my kids are like, you're gonna like redo that, right, Mom? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna redo it. So I'm committed, and I'm excited that I don't know, just I'm snowballing. I'm the snowball person. Smart, start small, and so I'm thankful that it's halfway, but I'm more than halfway towards my goal. But I am hitting a little slump, so now I'm like need to readjust and think about other things. So I'm thankful for the opportunity.
High five to you, Grace. I heard the word thankful several times. Love it. I'm just going to say I do not recall the gal's name, but it was a mom and dad who they showed their daughter, taught their daughter, and the daughter made $135,000 in sales her first year to fund her son's college education. So, big thing, you can leverage this business to fund your children's college education. So, job well done, Grace. Way to go. All right, on to Aaron.
Yes, Ann. So yeah, my first sale was December 9th. So, and then on Tuesday this week, I passed 10,000 in sales and just passed 11,000 today, actually. So still growing strong. So this morning, but yeah, it's been a really neat ride. And I had my third private coaching with Candida on Thursday this week. Yesterday morning. So we're opening up the phase 3. So I'm going to start to think about a VA for sourcing. So that's where I'm at now.
Beautiful. High five to you, Aaron. Love it. Hit that 10 grand. Now you're already 11. You're just like, whoo-hoo. It's moving. All righty. Did you have anyone else? I write on my notepad as I see these roll in. Brian, is there anyone else? You can go ahead and raise your hand or put in the chat box. Who would like to go next? All right, Linda, you got it.
So I don't have anything exciting yet because I just started this month. On the 18th is my first day, and going through phase 1, currently into my phase 2, practice my research items and then lock it down. Just got my business registered, my ID done, my bank account done. But what I want to do is share is that I'm really, really exciting hearing you guys making money. I just couldn't wait until that day. So I'm working really, really hard, and hopefully in the next couple weeks, I will be able to sell some item and ship some item. I just met with Amazon yesterday. So hopefully my account will be up and running soon. So really, really exciting. So if you have good tips, I'm listening. Thanks, everybody.
Way to go, Linda. You're doing the work. Way to go. Awesome, awesome. Love it. Who would like to go next? Okay, Elizabeth. Oh, sorry, Brian.
Go ahead, Elizabeth. Yes.
I had to find the unmute button. I just want to say I've been in this program. My first sale was in July, and it's the first business that I've actually saw money coming in rather than all this money going out and nothing coming in. So even though it's taking me a little longer, I kept persistent. I'm doing well. And my hardest thing was finding products. But like you guys said, don't give up. Keep keep searching, keep searching. And so I just want to say it is getting a little easier each time. And thank you so much, EBS. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys
Awesome.
are awesome.
You're welcome. High five. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Thank you for sharing. That's so key. You know, people who have never had success previously, finding it here. Massive, massive change. Okie dokie. Let's go with Michael May. Is that who you're saying, Brian? Okay, Michael May.
Good morning, Ann. How you doing?
Good morning.
So I started training with Peak back in July, and I think I got going pretty good. I did in December I did 16,000, and for the year I did 55,000.
Oh,
So I'm pretty happy with that. But my biggest win, I think, is making it into the CEO training program. I'm really excited to be there. Grateful to have found you.
I'm giving you a big hug right now. I can really feel it from your heart. I'm so excited. We'll talk about CEO at the end, but CEO, oh my goodness, this year is going to be insane. That's next step up from Peak, but way to go. We're so thrilled to have you in CEO. Thank you for sharing. Wow, lots to be proud of. Let's do it, everyone. High five to Michael. Nice. All right. You're welcome. Is Roberto, did I see that name? Roberto? Where's Roberto? There you are. Hello.
Hi, Roberto is listening, but he's not here. But we just wanted to say thank you to everyone. We're done, I think it's 2 weeks and 3 days. And we've done a lot of work. We're very excited. Hopefully we will order our first item probably maybe Saturday. We're working on the list, which is great. And everyone has been super, super great. All the information and all the support. And Loretto has been awesome. And all your coaches, every single one of them. They're just incredible, incredible. And the Facebook group always answers our questions that we have right away. It's been wonderful. So thank you. Really appreciate it. So hopefully next week we'll have something that we, send in. Yeah. So thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you, Selena. I will pass on the word, Brian, as well, to the amazing.
They're amazing. They are.
They are.
They are amazing. And they give so much of their time, which is amazing. It's incredible. They give so much of their time and so many tips that they don't really have to, provide, right? But they give it all. They give everything. So it's great.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. I like that, Elizabeth. Got the heart up. Thank you so much. Love it. Appreciate you. And I got your note, Mike, sending you this to Mike. Okay, Vu, let's hear from Vu. How's it going?
Hello, everybody. And first of all, I just wanted to say thank you to EBS School and the Facebook group. Very good. And everybody very patient and teaching us everything. And Facebook is really fast. And I really appreciate that. And lucky I captured the video on YouTube. That's how I started without any doubt. And I just jump on in because I always want to be online business one day. And I just didn't know how to get started. And I saw that it just hit me right away. And thank you. I'm very lucky. And first of all, I didn't make any big successful in sale, but I see myself as successful because I started just about a month. But I tried to get my base as basic, base, nice and strong first. And I got that step by step. I got VA and I got lead list and I feeding the prep center and all that going into Amazon Center. And I make a first sale on the 17th of this month. And And the 20, I make another one. And yesterday I made another one. So that's to me a very success. And I know this business is long run, but most of all, just had to build a stable, basic foundation. That's very important. And that's how I look at successful for first month. And thank you, everybody.
High five.
Thank
First month. Wow. Just so much wisdom in your words there. I want to just showcase. I see myself as successful. So I think you were referring to as you came into the program. Is that correct? You'd say, I see
Yes.
myself as, okay, I love that. I
Yes.
love that. I hope,
Thank
I
you.
wish everyone would adapt into that. And also then you're saying, you're setting your foundation, your base. I love it. So everyone take that with you. If you're new and you're, golly goodness, how's this going to go for me? Enter this. I see myself as successful. Bam, you nailed it. Thank you, Vu.
Thank you.
Okay, Roxana.
Hi, Anne.
Hello.
Thank you, everybody. Yeah. Well, as Vu, I found the advertisement on YouTube, and I always was looking for a new job. I work full-time, single mom of twins, and so I work for a big corporate full-time, but still I was thinking of looking for something that, I don't know, fill my heart, something that I really get to enjoy. And when I saw that, I was like, I think that's the right one. So I started with this e-commerce and business school. And first of all, I would like to thank the entire team, because I never saw any community or any group like that or any school like this, believe me. I've been doing also my bachelor in science, master degrees, but I never saw like a group like this, everybody helping each other. It's amazing. And I think that's what gets me inspired to do more and more. As I told my kids, this is my hobby right now. And they said, but this looks like a second job. And I say, it's like a second job, but for me, it's a hobby because I really enjoy doing this. And I think it's almost like an addiction because you want to sit many hours in front of the computer. After 5 p.m., it's like I'm inside in my computer sitting there searching, and sometimes I have to force myself to go to bed at 1 or 2 a.m. because this is my time to look for products and to do different things. So the first one, I sent the first shipment in end of December. And after the product arrived to Amazon Central, it got sold on the 23rd, 24th, all what I sent. And Amazon asked me to replenish that. And I was like, oof, that was fast. So it was like $150 something in those 2 days. Immediately, I thought after that, all the products are gonna be sold so fast. It wasn't that way, but I think right now I'm in the process of feeding the beast, finding more products, and I'm trying to send every week more and more. And I also have, I sold a few this month too, but I think I still have much more to sell. And learning new technique from all the coaches. They always give me great advices, and I'm gonna try to follow all those steps. And now at the beginning it was hard to find products. Now I'm getting used to all the tools, and every day I find more and more. So I'm really excited, and I hope this is gonna be a hobby for my entire life after that. And one day I can quit my job and just have this one.
Love it. High five to you, Roxana. Beautiful. I get the impression that when you get off your regular job, you're really excited to get home.
Yeah, well, I work from home, so
Oh, I see. Okay.
That's why for me it's easy to be part of all the meetings and everything. So, but sometimes I'm working. I have this part of the office is private, the other one is work. So I'm jumping from one place to the other because I enjoy more doing this one than the other one. I have to force myself to work hard on it.
This one's pulling you over, pulling you over.
Yeah, it's really hard. So when after 5 p.m., I told the kids, I can't wait to sit down and do my second job.
Beautiful. Congratulations. So thrilled to have you.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, Sharon, you're next.
So I want to say one thing, which, well, several things, but one of the first things is my biggest regret is not joining this group when I first discovered it, which was over a year and a half ago, actually, when I found Anne also actually on YouTube through Facebook. I kind of sat on it for a year and a half, and I finally pulled the trigger in December. So I'm brand new as well. And so one thing that has really impressed me, as everyone has said, is the generosity of everyone, not just the coaches, but also the members in this group. And I think that's probably a testament to Anne. I know you all, you know, I trust it when you say you actually vet the members. You don't just take anyone. I think you really do identify those that are serious about this, those that really have a true desire to work on their business. And I think it shows with really the incredible community I feel that is in EBS. Everyone is incredibly generous, sharing their tips and tricks. And I remember, I think it was Candida who said, you know, there's enough business. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. There's someone I've been trying to identify. You've heard it too, right, Brian? Oh, no, it's gone. It was like this scratchy noise.
Oh, okay. Coming from Sharon's mic. That is probably working on your clothing.
Yeah, I think I took my my earbud off, so that might help.
Okay.
Yeah, so the main gist of it all is really just the professionalism, and frankly, just I'm amazed at the generosity of the people in the group, and I think that is what builds the community. And as a small business owner myself, prior to EBS, I feel like being in the group has really given me a new mindset for my other business as well. So I'm really kind of reaping the benefits both ways, and mindset is something that I've really needed help with. And so I thank everyone. Brian's awesome. He's having to reel me back a few times with the mindset talk, which is what I need. And I'm really glad that you're doing this today. I think it's really great to have a forum like this, because I ran into a couple of roadblocks this week and I was getting a little discouraged, but then, you know, today came with this call and I decided I'm going to get on this call because this is going to reset my mind to realizing that nothing worth doing is ever easy. If it were easy, then, you know, everyone would be doing it. There wouldn't be worth in it. So the struggles are real. It's wonderful to hear all the wonderful things that are happening, but I know that behind every story that we've heard was tremendous, tremendous hard work. So all of these wonderful numbers, it wasn't luck. These were people who really put in the work for the good foundation that are reaping the benefits. So we have to remember that. So, you know, that's the other thing. No, we can't compare, and it's easy to, because all you see is the big, wonderful numbers, but we have to remember behind all of that is a lot of hard work. So I just want to thank everyone, and I look forward to future success for myself and for everybody in the group. So glad to be here.
Wow, beautifully said. Thank you, Sharon. Beautifully said. I got to just speak into it a little bit here. Yes, we are careful about who we let in. You know, this is, you guys know, like a well as in water. And you don't want to poison your well, if you will. Follow me on this thought. And that well water can get poisoned with, you know, negative mindsets that can bring others down. And when you're an entrepreneur, you can ill afford, you know, when that comes in and having that dilute, you're on a journey and on a path. And you can ill afford to have someone come and sling their arrows of despair or whatever they are. And I'm not discounting, it's exactly like you said, Sharon. It is hard. And we do hit problems. But what it really is, it's about a test of our fortitude and our willingness to become better than who we already are as we forge through those. And we do a better job of forging through when we have support, because that's how we're wired as people. I don't do this alone, I assure you. You know, I run into my own mindset issues and whatnot, and I go have a chit chat with Coach Kurt and get my head squared on straight again. You know, I mean, it's not a road that's all straight, you know, without any bumps in the road. It's just not that way. So we are careful about that. And it is the Facebook group, I've had others say they've never seen anything like it. It's a leadership group. That's why it is. I've set it up to be, we're developing leaders, business leaders, and we all go through our hurdles. Sometimes we got to go cry on someone's shoulder. You know, there's just bad days, bad times, bad stuff, but I'm always, it's what lies ahead. And for me, oh boy, this is changing the economy, the work we do here. And it's not just a dollar-driven economy either. There's another level of an economy here. It's the people economy, and the people economy is the most valued asset you can have. The people economy, and the people that you hang around with and who you choose to journey with, that's the biggest economy of all. And when you can find that hotbed of that type of economy, of those kind of people that stay strong, they work together to stay strong. They're weak alone, but together they're strong. And that's just a completely different economy you can't even put a price on. There's no price on it, because otherwise, where are you going to go when you are in those dark moments? You want to cry on someone's shoulder. So I really just appreciate the comments that you shared and your honesty. And who would have known? You circled back a year later or so. So good on you. All righty. Let's see. There, Connie says, EBS is teaching us how to prosper where we are planted, regardless of our situation. That's right. That is right. And was it Grace earlier? Someone who was saying, I'm just so thankful. I'm just so grateful. That spirit of gratefulness will carry you through so many things. You know, just looking that we even have this opportunity, that we're in Zoom and we can talk to each other. Every day is a fresh day of gratitude. All right. Who else would like to go next?
Linda
Mr.
Walker.
Ed. Oh, okay. We'll go with Linda and then we'll get to Ed. Okay, Linda. There she is. Hi, Linda. Hello.
I just want to say that I'm plugging along. There's just so many pieces that have to all put together, and to set priorities is kind of key for me. And so to just figure out one little piece that I need to work on and keep working on it until I have it down, and then move on to the next piece. But you know, I've had steady money coming in, and very limited budget to spend, but it's bringing in some money that I need. And I'm very glad I was able to sign up and get into Kanita's class on gating. So that's kind of my next step, along with the peak performance.
Way to go. Proud of you, Linda. Proud of you. We were in a call together before she came in.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You nailed it. It's taking that one piece, learning it, mother of repetition, do it again and again until you're like, okay, I got that one. I have mastery over that one. Then you're on to the next piece and you attack it the same way. So good on you, Linda. All right. Okay. Ed is next. And then Anne Marie, is that hand up for you to be unmuted next too?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to draw on Ed and then I'll get to Anne Marie.
Can we go? My turn?
Yes, sorry about that.
The way you were going back and forth, I wasn't sure. I am just excited about, you know, what has happened this year. And I love you doing these calls because it does give us a chance to hear what other people are doing. And because, you know, I remember where I was when I started, and all of these stories are like hitting me back and forth on the head and going, man, I remember trying to get those daily sales. I remember, you know, how many hours I put in to get this thing off the ground. I remember the dedication that I finally started to commit to. And the peak calls have just, I've said this before, but they keep me accountable. And I love that you had this organization. And now that we go into the CEO thing, it'll be just that much more level of, you know, accountability and, you know, the perseverance to go through this, the ups and downs is just going to remain nice and strong by sharing like this, by having these meetings, by having this group and this, you know, like-minded people. You know, we did pretty good for a first year of really good effort. You know, I think we really got started in March of 2020, and you know, we ended the year with 230,000 in sales. It's just a testament to working my butt off, you know, and building a team, and you know, doing what the coaches have taught me, and following the training, and showing up. Okay, there's a few things, I guess, but I show up every day. This is my business now. This is something that I am dedicated to. This is something my wife is now dedicated to. And I have team members that are coming along for the ride. And if they're not, they're not going to come, they're not going to be with me. So it's a whole different level being the CEO now, and, you know, directing the people that I have to grow this thing to another level. You know, now I have some lofty goals. I mean, if $230,000 wasn't enough, let's get this to 500. And then, you know, let's get to be a 7-figure earner. I know it's possible. And it's possible because I've done what you guys are all talking about, you know, getting those daily sales, getting that first sale, getting to my first 10K, getting to my first 20K, getting to my first 30K, getting to the first 40K. And now, you know, I'm looking for that 50K month. Okay. So, and what's really cool now is we're starting January way better than last year. So I think last January we did 5,000. This month we're already at 20, and, you know, we'll have a pretty darn good month. And that's just going to start the snowball for the, you know, towards Q4. I'm already thinking Q4 and it's January. Because I know what Q4 is now all about, way better than I did. So anyway, long yapping away here, but I just love the community. I love hearing all your stories. That's why I keep showing up. I keep showing up because you guys drive me. I know it sounds crazy, but you guys drive me because I love, you know, giving back to the community. I love answering all your questions. In fact, yesterday, some guy saw one of your videos, and he heard my name and he looked me up. He found my other business website or Facebook group, found my phone number, contacted me, and we had a conversation on Zoom. And hopefully he signs up. He better sign up.
He better sign up.
So I was like, you just happen to get a pretty good guy to talk to about this thing. So yeah, hopefully everything goes forward with that. But you know, I just love just sharing with the group, and you know, I'm happy to be here, and thanks for keeping me around.
We love having you around. Congratulations. Thank you, Ed.
You bet.
Appreciate you. How fun to kick off the new year 4 times already than last year. It's beautiful. All right, Anne Marie.
Hello, good morning.
Good
Good afternoon,
morning.
I should say. Hi, you know, I literally just saw the link, scrolled through my my computer. I said, okay, I'm gonna get onto this call because I know Brian talked about it yesterday. And I said, you know, I'm just gonna come on. I am struggling, I have to say. I started in August, end of August, and I am struggling with it, but just listening to Ed and everyone going through their process and recognizing that this is a journey and it's not really an ending. has allowed me to really rethink moving forward what I want to get out of it, pretty much. So
Beautiful.
thank you. Thank
You're
you.
very welcome. And that is exactly it. This is to inspire those of you who are new. Maybe some of you have struggled through it, but to get that inspiration and know that it can be done. So good on you, Anne Marie.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone else that would like to go? Just raise your hand or, okay, let me know if you'd like to go next. You can write it in the chat or there we go. Hey, Edzard. Hello, hello.
Doing. I'm very happy to be on this call with you all, and I would like to thank you, Miss Anne, Mr. Brian, and everybody else that support us. Loreto, Miss Candida, May, and Danita, everyone, and the students, of course, because we know this is a journey. But what I would like to really thank God for is that it takes me out of Apopka, Florida, to Sebring, where I could be alone without my family, which is a loss, but to gain something else where I could have times alone to think and then have a clear mind so that I could make the right decision. And this is one of the decisions that I make this year, to join this e-commerce class and team. And that's really helped me a whole lot. And I can say that I have a new vision. And I have the greatest book that I ever read is the Bible. And there are 2 verses in the Bible that I really like a lot. And one of them is that get me through physical therapy school, is the one that says that I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And we can see the word can in there. I can. Yes, I can. And then the second verse in the Bible that really helped me a lot, that I really love, is the one that says, 1 can chase 1,000 and 2 can chase 10,000. So saying those 2 words, saying that I can, with somebody else, I can chase 10,000, and by myself, I can chase 1,000. So who wouldn't take 10,000 with 2? So with all of us together, we can say how much we can chase. So I'm saying all that. I know I just started this January, and I am just so excited. I am super excited. Just like Susan was saying, you know, I cannot stop getting on my computer because there's things to do. And I enjoy doing this a whole lot. Now I have a new vision, and my new vision is to get my husband to be retired from this corporate America so he could be pastoring full time. And I wouldn't have this vision without being in this team, because I didn't have it before. So I really thank you all and the whole team and growth. I thank everybody. Even though you struggle, just remember that you can do all things to Christ who strengthens you, because it's not easy. Just living on this planet is not easy. So, and then remember, 1 can chase 1,000 and 2 can chase 10,000. So always find somebody else to support you and put somebody else in your team so that you could chase 10,000 instead of 1,000. So have a good day. That's all I wanted to say.
Beautiful. Thank you, Edzard. I remember you in that Q&A session with me and Brian. I remember you very well, like it was yesterday. What I love that you shared, that I hope everyone can latch on to, is you now have a vision. And having a vision, we are wired to have that. And when you don't have it, there's like this, you're not fully fulfilled in terms of, there's like an emptiness needing to get filled, which is that vision of what is to be. That's the human spirit of what is to be. So Radia is another member of ours, came through PH. She's a physical therapist. She has the exact same vision. She wants to get her husband home, and she's well on the path for this year to bring her husband home. But that vision piece, ladies and gentlemen, that's why we have it in Peak One. It's no joke. It really is a serious piece of your success is what is the vision. Mine too, from when I first came online, was to get my husband home. And I didn't care what it took, how big that mountain was. I was going to get my husband home because he cooks for me every day. What can I say? I mean, but I'm just having fun. But truly, I like having him home doing the cooking because he's a better cook than me. All right. So high five to you, Edzard. Beautiful. All right. Who else would like to? Okay, Maria, I'm going to put down that hand so that's not showing up on when we.
Okay.
There we go.
I want to thank all of you, and the training is awesome, and I've been following it. I've been working for the same company for 30 years. I have retirement. My friends said that I'm crazy. They don't understand why I am looking for an online business, and this is a job. I can get sick. I can have an accident. I don't get paid. You know what I mean? And I really want to retire and enjoy life because I know that you cannot live with the retirement. You live 20 more years, that's going to go away. So I'm looking I want to be able to travel, go home in Puerto Rico, go whatever, and know I'm making money. I want to help my 2 kids. One is graduating from high school this year. Want to look like it's going to go to Penn State. I don't know yet, but you know what I mean? I have a lot of goals that I know my job is not going to provide me. And that's why I'm here. So
Beautiful.
I want to thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you, Maria. There too, you've got that vision. You want to go to Puerto Rico. You want to have retirement. You don't want just a job. So beautiful. Very, very well said.
I want to retire from my job so then I can work the business full time. That's what I want to do. And I can, but I cannot because I don't have enough good income. You know what I mean? So
you'll get there. I hear a common theme. Roxana is feeling the same. Edzard, you're just like, I can't get enough of this. So beautiful. All right, time for one more. And then I just want to go through some announcements, including tomorrow's SML. Anybody else? Eugene, you got it.
That unmute me. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, good. I had paid for the program back in the fall like that, again, November, and I wasn't supposed to start till the first of the year, but during that time I set up the store and everything, and for this past 7 days, I've actually sold $300 worth of items. So
nice. Woo-hoo.
So it's I was using Prep Ninja, and I started buying it the 1st of December, shipping it into them, but just nothing was getting put into, FBA. And I just figured it was, the 4th quarter and everything, and it's being busy. But when products did finally start coming in, automatically they started selling. So that's great encouragement. And hearing everybody's testimony today and their stories, and you and Brian and everybody being around to answer questions and help and support, it means a lot. And I appreciate it. And thank you.
Awesome. You're very welcome. I'm really thrilled to hear, folks, that the encouragement piece coming here is a really, very valuable. What you shared earlier, Sharon, as well, is that the timing and that just continual encouragement. So that means a lot to me because I really, really enjoy connecting with you guys and hearing your thoughts. So, because sometimes should we do this every month? Should we do it every other? And what I'm hearing is it's becoming rather integral for people to be able to have this here. Even if you're not speaking up today, you're being able to soak up and hear from others and receive that encouragement. So that means a lot to me too. I just wanted to say, it used to be said, if you're not online, you're not in business. That's from 15 years ago. All right. Now it's that if you're not on Amazon, you're not in business.
Regardless of that big dream, you've got to build a foundation. You have to have a business that has cash flow.
You need more cash? Go out and source some more. shove those products into Amazon, what's going to spit out the other end is profit. It's that simple, isn't it?
Then they start looking at it as, this really is a system. So how can I add more to my system? How can I start to scale this?
That's why this is so integral, each pillar leading up sequentially to that long-term reliable business.
These are the real assets then that somebody who wants to buy a business, this is what they look for.
This is the brand launcher, the career launcher, the income launcher. It's a beautiful thing. And I know you're going to love what this can do for you. You're going to get a vision. You're going to get a vision to grow your business, to sell it for a profit. Kind of show your pals, your friends, your family.
Yes, you can make $1 million just selling on Amazon alone.